See him in the sunglasses and the beard?
We're just talking about Billy Bob.
That's the correct look.
With the orange shirt.
I almost wore that exact ensemble.
Did you really?
Even with the soul patch too.
Did you? But you decided to shave.
I'm glad I changed.
Yeah,
I changed
yeah.
and shaved
No, you didn't want to copy him.
No, of course
want to
not.
be original.
Somebody sent me that picture and I was like, okay. Try something else.
I'm gonna try something else. You guys, I'm kind of the two of you. I'm in awe of the two of you. I saw the film last night, and you're both. And I don't want to gush, but you're so ridiculously talented, and together, ridiculous together. Like you had so much chemistry. I could tell you guys were genuinely having fun doing scenes together.
Here's my offer. I will make sure you pass science if you help me with this.
I mean, you got the easy part. You can pass science in your sleep. I have to reverse duff you. Are you wearing pajamas?
So you'll do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
On one condition. You gotta ask me in monster voice.
Wesley, monster voice?
Yeah.
From when we were little? Mm-hmm. No, I don't remember it.
Sure?
Yes, I couldn't
Okay.
even, whoa.
We got really lucky. You never know who you're gonna end up with, and when you're shooting on location, you don't have the crutch of being able to be like, oh, no, I'm gonna go home.
I'll go hang with my friends.
I got dogs and I gotta,
Did you audition together prior, or did you have to audition?
I had the chemistry read with Mae when she had already booked it, and I was super nervous because I'm a big fan of hers, and she's worked on so many unbelievable projects with so many unbelievably funny people. And it's a comedy, and I'm coming in, and I'm like, all right, she improvises a lot. I gotta have some additional lines. So one of my buddies, Nick, we went over a bunch of alts, and I figured if I can make her laugh, I've got a shot.
There's a couple things that happen on The Rock.
I think Rock is like 80% improvised.
Yeah, a lot of it is improvised.
We had almost the full day to shoot that scene, and we just got to have fun and change things up.
Do you have a spot where you like to either think or make out? Or both at the same time?
Different spot.
Yeah.
Think spot and the make out spot are two different spots.
Think spot would be the golf course.
I really love to golf.
I put her to
I
sleep.
was gonna say golf. He said golf before when we were talking about this.
If you said the golf course was the make out spot, I'd be concerned.
I like to, there's like a garden by my house that I've been going to for a really long time, and it's kind of like my spot to walk around and be thinking or whatever.
When have you felt like a duff though? In whose presence have you ever felt like a duff?
Oh, plenty of people, but I mean, I think that's exactly it. I think you only
You always feel like that at some point in your life, no matter how stunning or
everybody
bright
has felt
or
like a duff at some point. I don't think anybody's looked at anybody and thought that's a duff. You know, I don't think anybody's that rude or mean-hearted. But
it was horrible for me. I hated high school. I felt like a duff all the time. I still feel like a duff all the time. I mean, that's why I wanted to do this movie, was to sort of just convey to people that, like, you know, first of all, it is a really harsh term, but it's not real. It's not like, you know, and I get a lot of like, well, you're not fat or ugly enough to be this. And I'm like, so is there somebody else that you feel deserves to be called this and deserves to accept that about themselves? Like, no, of course not. Nobody identifies with themselves that way, or should. And I think that's the whole point, is it's more casting light on this like need to like compartmentalize and bring people down if you're threatened by them or if they don't understand you and stuff like that. So I mean, I feel like that all the time. I feel misunderstood and all over the place. So it was important to me to be like, you guys aren't alone. Like, everybody feels this way.
So in high school, if you were the designated something, what were you the designated?
Oh my God. Designated bossy, like teacher's pet, sweaty.
You were the
sweaty. I love that you threw sweaty in there.
Science nerd.
I was the designated sweaty
science nerd.
You're looking at it.
Term.
You're looking at it.
Why sweaty?
I don't know why. I was
relate to
very
that, just
sweaty
so you
all
know.
the time, even like in the morning. It was like I was like frizzy and sweaty when it was cold. It was like one of those. I was like one of those kinds of people with like slight movement. I was like flushed and sweaty, and they were like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just sitting here." But
that was me this morning. I so
see,
relate
there
to
you go.
this.
Look at us.
I can't even tell you.
Both sweaty science.
You're not a
nerds.
sweaty Canadian, I take it.
No, I was the designated jock video game nerd.
Nice. Did you have a high school crush, and if so, who? Either somebody famous or somebody you couldn't speak around.
You know what's weird? My high school crush's name was Wes.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He was like 4 years older than me and like so cool, and I don't think he even knew my name or whatever.
So you never got that moment where you had the date, or?
Can you imagine? No.
Who was yours?
My sister's 2 years older, so all of her friends, like so many
Oh
of
my
her
gosh.
friends were my crushes.
There's this Kubler-Ross technique for getting over a breakup in the film.
Interesting.
So your tips for getting over a breakup?
Breakup stuff, I guess I would say like, I mean, food, definitely food. and music is big for me, and like hanging out with your friends.
I don't know. I haven't been part of a breakup in a long time.
Things are just so good.
Just focus on your own stuff.
Yeah.
Like do what makes you feel good that maybe you couldn't do when you were like dating somebody for whatever reason.
Yeah, especially if it's a long time. You've been spending a lot of time with that person. You know, you may have forgotten about yourself. So just
Mix it up.
do your own thing.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for
You
having
guys
us.
were awesome. Duff is a must-see.